14 going on 15, which I didn't believe her because, number one, her profile picture said...
But why wouldn't you believe her?
Because...
Why would a grown woman lie about being a
because
teenager?
There's a lot...
Exactly. Like, basic common sense. So, fellas are bad. I know, D-Mac. What the are you saying? Like, that's obvious, right? But what if I told you that this foul not only is bad and got caught in a sting, but what if I told you that this dude was also cheating on his wife? You probably just think, wow, Devon. Oh, wow, D-Mac. That's just a lot of the cheaters that was on To Catch a Predator. And you're right. But what if I told you that this dude was so stupid he went on Steve Wilkos to try to prove his innocence? Well, not exactly him. More his son brung him on board. Let me explain. This is David M. Rohan III. What's special about this guy is that his son brung him on Steve Wilkos to try to prove his innocence. Now, I could start with any TCAP predator and it would probably be stupid. But why did I choose this person to start this off with? I've been actually watching a reaction video from Cinnamon Toast Ken. If you don't know, Cinnamon Toast Ken does reaction videos now. Well, he's been doing it for a few years now. And this video actually popped up and he reacted to it. And I was so dumbfounded by this dude that I maybe watched this, I don't know how many views. It's probably at like 2.5 million. I probably watched that shit about 700,000 times my damn self. Because I was always baffled by the stupidity of this man. And I always knew one day I was going to do a video on this dude because I couldn't even believe this was real. Like, based on how stupid this guy is. Like, this dude is a guy who went on Steve Wilkos, who basically admits he doesn't really care that he got caught. He doesn't even really care that he cheated on his wife or anything. He just wants to not deal with the consequences of his actions. And that's what his son wanted to come and see. Was his father lying or not? That's the whole backstory. Let's get straight into the episode.
Dave, that's your son and ex-wife on the tape. How do you feel about what they're saying?
Basically, I love my son. Love all my kids, okay? What they see on the media, what my ex-wife saw on the media, was not the truth.
Well, tell me what happened. What's your side of the story?
Basically, back in 2007, went on this adult...
Okay, mind you, I know we didn't really get into it yet, but like, listen to what this dude just said, right? Like, everybody made up shit about him. Everybody made shit up about this guy, right? And what's funny is because I actually have the update of what happened to this guy because it was such bullshit. I couldn't believe it, right? Because it just sounds like there's no way you're this delusional to think that everybody's against you, like you didn't do the thing that you did. Which, come on, bro. Spoiler, he does time, and he's going to continue to keep doing, I don't know if he does time, but he is going to continue to keep getting punished for this afterwards.
Chat room. Reiterate that. It was an adult chat room. I had to use a credit card to get in there to prove I was over 18. So I go in there. I did a search.
Yo, I don't get this, bro. It was the adult chat room. You know how kids never, ever stole their parents' credit cards before? You know how they never, like, not only stole their credit cards, but used it for online purchases? Nobody's ever did that before. Like, come on now. It's like, you had to be an adult. And then, even if, like, okay, fine. You heard her age. Like, again, she does tell him her age. Like, she tells him her age a lot. And then, what his bullshit is, like, he's gonna say, oh, well, I only heard it once. And it's like, brother, even if you heard that shit once, bro, did y'all ever confirm that y'all was pretending? And he never ever makes up for that. Like, you're gonna see throughout the episode, Steve is going to, like, keep hardcoring that shit. Like, bro, even if she told you, bro, once, why did you just not leave it alone? Like, this, like, the delusion, bro. It's been, like, mind you, it's been 11 years at this point. It's been 11 years since, like, he first got caught. So he's been, like, bullshitting himself for 11 years.
Saying hi, 42-year-old male. I said my age. And I cut and pasted it to all of them, saying, just wanted to talk. And only one came up. So we started talking for about 5 or 10 minutes. And her profile said she was 20.
So not only was this dude paying for a website, like paying to date on a website, we're just gonna skirt past the fact that this dude was such a piece of shit. We just gonna ignore that he cheated on his wife. Like, Miz was not only trying to have sex with a 13-year-old, well, a 14-year-old, just because it was the only hit he got, but this nigga was cheating on his wife on top of that shit. Like, you cheat on your wife spamming on a website is like levels of down bad I will never understand, bro. Like,
And I asked her, well, how old are you? She said 14 going to 15. I said, bull. Okay? First of all, you needed to have a credit card.
She said she was going on 14, going on 15.
14 going on 15, which I didn't believe her because, number one, her profile picture said...
But why wouldn't you believe her?
Because...
Why would a grown woman lie about being a
because
teenager?
There's a lot...
Exactly. Like, basic common sense. And it's like, brother, if... Like, because he's also gonna say, like, oh, well, I already suspected something was wrong. So it's like, if you suspected something was off, and a girl is literally on a chat site telling you she's one age and she's not that age, why the fuck would you even continue that conversation? That sounds like a setup on its own. Like the setup you thought you knew about.
A lot of women that play these games, and that's a defense. That is an actual defense. The fantasy defense is actual defense. And a lot of women do that.
But okay, say I'm in your position. Say, God forbid, I'm single again, and I'm looking for love on, one of these websites, and a girl says, by the way, I'm really 15 years old. Do I leap to that theory of, oh, it's a sexual fantasy defense? No, I'd be like, are you really 15? I'm out of here. Like, don't contact me. That wasn't the sexual.
You could tell the thing that really drove him was the fact that somebody just finally responded to him. Because like you said, he copied and pasted that shit to mad different people and nobody responded but a sting operation, bro. Like, that, so down bad, bro. Like,
that's why I said, well, let's go out for a drink.
Even though she's 14?
No, she wasn't 14. As an adult, let's go out for a drink.
Right.
Okay? So,
but she tells you I'm 14.
I know. But, like I said, I didn't believe her. So I got on the phone with...
Why do you not believe her? Like, yo, bro. It's like, that doesn't sound insane. Like, bro, I'm 14. I don't believe you. Okay, but why not? Like, if you don't believe me, like, then why would you even keep talking to me? That's not crazy to you? Like,
another thing, when I was on the phone with her, she did not sound like a 14-year-old. You could kind of tell.
But is she still saying she's 14?
Not after that. She just said it the one time. And I don't know what my ex-wife saw on the police report, but it was not mentioned more than once. I want you to come outside first because I don't know who this woman is. So I've never done this before, never met anybody at midnight. So I said, I want you to meet me.
So you're meeting her at midnight?
It was by the time we got done, it was like midnight.
Why are you meeting so late at night? Anybody?
There was nothing else to do. I didn't have to work. She obviously didn't have to work.
That was the thing, bro. Okay, like, she obviously didn't have to work is insane. But not only that, it's like, bro, who meets up at midnight for anything other than, like, bro, there's an expression that nothing happens that late at night other than open leg. Well, I don't even know the expression.
Like my grandmama used to say, ain't nothing open after midnight but the hospital and legs.
Yeah. Ain't nothing open after midnight but hospital and legs. Like, and that's like, bro, and that's an old ass expression, bro. Like, that was an old video, and he talking about his grandmother used to say that shit. So, like, how old is that? You feel me? Like, that should really show how old it is, bro. Ain't nothing open at midnight but the hospital and legs, bro. So it's like, come on, bro. Like, you are full of shit, and you trying to talk. Mind you, even if she said she was a 14-year-old and this was role play, you role playing a 14-year-old, like meeting a 14-year-old at midnight, which is like crazy. Like, he's been convicted of it. He wanted to meet with a 14-year-old. So you're also trying to meet a 14-year-old at midnight. That's how you know you don't get no bitches, bro. What 14-year-old is being allowed out the house at midnight, bro? Like, be fucking for real, bro. Like, come on. Like, you know you was on some bullshit.
You might have school the next day.
Not really. Not the woman I saw. Not the woman I saw. Because when I got to the house, I told her to come outside.
And did she come outside?
Yeah, she came outside, and it was an adult that came out.
Right.
It wasn't even the same woman in the picture.
Right. And what did she say?
And she said, she comes to the car. She says, I'm not ready yet, but you can come in. After I got out, the minute I got in the house, they got me. You know,
Police were there.
The police were there. Had
Handcuffed you?
Yep, and that was it.
And that was it?
Yep. And then,
bro, like, but yet you want people to sit here and believe that you didn't think you was trying to meet up with a 14-year-old. And it's like, okay, again, no survival instincts. If this, like, think about if this story was true. The girl said she was only 14 years old one time. We've never clarified that she was joking, but yet I continued on. And then when I met up with her, it was an adult that told me to come inside. Brother, if this was the hood, you would have been dead. Not like you would have been dead. This would have literally been the most perfect setup ever, bro. Based on your story, you would have literally been set up and dead if you was in the hood. Like, be for real, bro. Like, what? Like, you just ignored all those red flags because you were so desperate to get some ass because one person hit you up on a site you paid for? Come on, man. Your own story would make you seem like the biggest idiot in the universe, bro. Like, be for real. Like, what?
And you feel like you did nothing wrong?
yes, I do, because I wasn't going there to meet with a 14-year-old. I was going there to meet with a 29-year-old. And nobody wants to believe me.
Even though last time she told your age, she said she was 14.
That was the one time, yeah.
And that was the last time?
Yeah, it was the last time. And I didn't believe anything.
So you believe you did nothing wrong?
You were like, here, Steve, like, nigga, really, bro? That was the one time. It was the last time. But she still told you, like...
You plead no contest
Yes.
to using the internet to solicit a child for sex, lewdness, and for sending minor harmful info. Why did you plead no contest? If you believe you did nothing wrong, why did you plead no contest?
I was hoping you would ask me that. Basically, no contest means, I'm sure you know.
I know what it means, but tell me why you did it.
Because there's no way to get a fair trial, and you can't change...
What state do you live in you can't get a fair
Florida.
trial? Florida, you can't get a fair trial?
No, unfortunately.
Nobody's ever gotten off.
This...
Like, what does that mean in like, I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter, right? In any state, right? Because it's like, brother. Yo, you see how this dude's story just doesn't add up? And you know what I hate? This dude straight up said, I've been waiting for you to ask me that question. And that's the bullshit excuse he gives. And the only thing that stops this dude is one question from Steve to immediately break his whole shit apart. This is what you prepared for, and it immediately crumbled. This dude is not, bro, you can tell this dude does not use his brain. Like, he hasn't been using his brain all his life, for real, bro. Like,
Your son at the time is how old?
I think it was 15 at that time.
15. What did you tell him?
Well, I couldn't talk to them for 7 years. They wouldn't let me, my ex-wife...
Wow,
you know,
he's your son.
Yeah, they wouldn't let me, she wouldn't let me have any
Your
contact.
wife wouldn't let you.
Yeah,
but
my ex-wife, yeah.
Not the law.
No, yeah, they said I could have supervised contact with them, but
Sure.
she wouldn't let me talk to
Because she
anyone.
said, hey, you're a creep and I don't want you talking to son.
Basically.
Yeah.
She's been saying that for years. You know.
Yeah. Did you go to jail?
Yes.
bro, what do you mean she's saying that? Yeah, she been setting up, telling everybody that I'm a creep. I only went to jail for getting caught trying to have sex with a 14-year-old. Like, why would she ever say this? Why would she keep my kids away from me? Like, bro, what are you talking about? Like, bro, 11 years this was your mindset, bro. And it's like, again, no, I'm fucking, it doesn't matter. He continues to, like, just not accept that he gets caught. Like I said, it gets to the point where, like, I don't know how, but like the most recent picture of David Rowan, the one that I showed you earlier, was taken in 2025. It was taken this year. He just, like, I don't know if he's doing shit the right way now, but bro, literally, like the years after this, he just refused to accept that he did wrong, bro. And I'm gonna show you why later on.
Yes, I did.
How long?
I went to prison for 3 years and I had probation for 5 years.
Prison for 3
Prison
years?
For 3 years. Yep.
Okay, so you're in prison for 3 years for a crime that you feel like you did nothing wrong.
Yep.
And you said, I'm going to plead no contest. I'm not going to even chance it. I'm going to do 3 years in prison.
Yeah, unfortunately, yes.
Now,
Like, that's what I'm saying. 3 years. And then on top of that, you had to do probation afterwards, which your dumbass did not fucking, like, you didn't even keep straight on that shit. So you had to go back to jail. Like, and then, again, like I said, he proceeds to never accept his fate because he still gets caught in another sting, like, of people getting, like, of the police was basically checking up on people who didn't register for their, matter of fact, I'm gonna just show y'all, because I feel like I'm just spoiling it, like, for myself. I'm gonna just show y'all. So, basically, in 2000, so, yeah, I'm gonna just spoil it. I can't really help myself. I feel like I'm gonna just keep referring back to this later on. So, basically, in 2019, something came out where they did a 7-month, so basically the Austin County Sheriff's Office did a 7-month operation to, like, check up on predators that didn't re-register. And guess who's on that list? David Michael Rohan was one of the dudes that was on that list. He did not re-register, like, he did not, okay, yeah, I'm gonna just read it. The compliance operation titled Parking Lot Party was funded by United States, spelled it wrong, United States Marshals Office, and ran from January 31st to August 31st, 2019. Osceola County sex offenders detectives, U.S. Marshals Service deputies, Florida Department of Law Enforcement inspectors, and state probation and parole conducted proactive investigations to determine if the subjects had correctly reported their residency status, employment, email and social media accounts, blah blah. Yeah. So basically, not. And so basically, the law enforcement officers involved not only charged the subjects with failure to register violations, but conducted 957 address verifications throughout the country to include tourists, with the assistance of the Kissimmee Police Department, St. Cloud Police Department, State Probation and Parole. So man's just didn't even follow up on his parole at all, and I guess got caught again. I don't know exactly what happened, but he definitely did get convicted of it, because there's I had another piece of it. I can't find it, but I had information on the court case. I cannot find that shit. I'm not really tripping though. But alright, let's go. I know I keep referring back to it, so I figure I just get it over with now, like, so I could keep referring back to it later on.
we have these 2 articles that read that you stated to detectives, the detective was posing as a 14-year-old girl.
Yeah.
And you stated to the person that you thought was a girl, you think you might like to lose your virginity to an older guy?
That is after I realized she was playing the game. Yeah.
And you know what's funny? I'm so glad that Steve brung up this. Article, because it's actually like headline articles at the beginning of this video that actually helped me find all this information on David Ronan, because it was this one. So this was published in October 18th, 2008. And long story short, thanks to Steve, I was able, he had this article into the headlines, and thanks to him, I was able to find all this other information on David Ronan. So thanks, Steve, for these articles, for the article titles. So I guess we'll just read through this real quick. An Ocelot County volunteer firefighter has been sentenced to 3 to 5 years in prison for arranging to have sex with a person he thought was a 14-year-old girl. The Florida County General's Office said David Ronan III, 43, was arrested in July 2007 after he sexually exploited online conversations with an undercover Polk County deputy pretending to be a teenager, prosecutors say. They say he exposed himself via a webcam, which is what Steve was saying just now. Ronan, they say he exposed himself via a webcam. Listen to what I just said. They say he exposed himself via a webcam. You heard Steve say it. He exposed himself via a webcam. Now, we just both said that. The article just said that. Now, listen what he's going to say. He's going to lie his fucking ass off. Like, and the lie that he uses is not even better. It is just as bad, bro. But let's continue on. Ronan was arrested after he met, and this is like, the thing is, because Simontos nor Steve got into this part of the article, which is what I want to talk about. Ronan was arrested after he went to meet the girl. I like how they put it in quotations. He was found guilty of 2 counts of using a computer to seduce a child and 1 account of transmitting material harmful to minors. Ronan must serve 5 years of sex offender probation after he's released and register as a sex offender, which he repeatedly forget to do. Fuck, I might as well just throw it out there. He also, like, in 2021, we're just gonna throw it out there. In 2021, he also failed to register again.
Yes. And everything you read on there.
But you don't know if she's playing a game.
I thought she was.
You thought,
I was
but
stupid.
so
Yeah.
you thought that you were. Now she says, "Hey, I'm 14 years old," and you state to her, "Hey, how would you like to use your virginity to older
Yeah,
guy?"
I said that. Yeah, but I was saying
Wouldn't
it's a
that be
20 on your.
What? Like, yeah, I said that because she was playing a game, my nigga, and that's what you're into, right? Like, bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, even if it was a game, bro, why would you be into this? I would think this is so weird. I'm like, honestly, you just tell me your age. This is weird. I don't like talking to people like like you're a 14-year-old. Like, even if you were to get past that point somehow, which nobody except for people who likes kids would try to, like, go past that point, bro. Like, come on, my nigga. And you was 40-something years old trying to talk to a 14-year-old, bro? Like, come on, man.
A woman.
But you don't
and
know.
I know nobody's going to believe me.
The last time she said it, though, she said she was 14 years old.
It didn't matter. I wasn't believing her.
I love that. Like, he like, what is it called? Freudian slip, bro? It didn't matter. It didn't matter. It didn't matter. I know I keep stopping. It's just, it's full of bullshit every single fucking step of the way. Bro, come on. Like, what are you saying?
And you exposed yourself via a webcam,
I sent her
right?
a picture.
Of what?
A picture of a that I got off the internet. Yeah, I wasn't going to send mine.
I told you. Like, that was his excuse. I told you, like, the excuse he had was worse than what actually was said. Like, bro, first of all, I think it's, like, the gayest shit in the world. Like, first of all, so you looked up another dude's penis. Like, imagine if she was the appropriate age, right? You looked up another dude's penis to then send to another girl. Like, let's say, like, and then, again, let's say she's the appropriate age. You go meet up with shorty, right? And then your penis isn't that, bro. You don't think that's gonna fuck up the whole situation? And then, why would you think that it would be okay to send that to a little girl and somehow that would mitigate the damage of what you did? Like, come on.
To an adult. And if you don't believe me, hey.
But she says, I'm a minor.
Whether she said it, I can say I'm President Lincoln. Do you believe me?
But by you saying President Lincoln, you're not breaking a law as an adult. By you believing that you are having sexually inappropriate conversations with a minor, you are breaking the law.
If you're talking to one, yeah.
Bro, this nigga really say, oh, if I can say I'm Abraham Lincoln. Bullshit is bullshit. What do you say?
So, what do you hope happens today?
I want my life back. I want my family to finally believe me. I want to be able
Why?
Because it's been disgusting. It's been heartache. I can't get jobs.
What do
I
you
can't,
think it's? How hard do you think it's on them? Hey, you're.
Like, bro, you hear what he said? Oh, I want them to believe me. I want my life back. Bro, you were arrested. You were arrested. Your wife saw the police reports. If anybody knows anything, it's gonna be your wife. She saw everything, bro. And you were arrested. You continue to not register as a sex offender. And you continue to get punished for it. Who else is believing this? Nobody in this crowd believes it. I don't believe it. Ken and Dane don't believe this shit. Nobody believes this shit. But you. 11 years that you gaslighted yourself like this.
Dad's a pervert. Hey, your ex-husband's a pervert.
It's hard for me too, and they don't want to talk about it. That's why we don't talk about it, okay? It happened to me.
Okay. Let's meet your son, Steven.
It happened to me. No remorse. He don't give... That literally, you just said, oh, I want my life back. I want my kids to believe me. But fuck my kids. It happened to me. I'm the one that dealt with the punishment. Who gives a fuck what they think? Like, wow, bro, you just don't care.
Dad, you're a monster. Ask me to do this. How could you send a picture of a to a 14-year-old?
I did it to an adult.
I don't believe you. I came here believing you, 90% believing you. Now after just watch.
How? He said he came 90% believing. How? Like, this man, he went to jail. Like, how, bro? Like,
10, 11 years this is going on, okay? And I know your mother puts a lot into your mind in the last 10 years, and I can't, everybody says no, but...
You know what pisses me off that he says this shit? Like, nobody wants to believe me, bro. Steve Wilkos has literally gave you a spot to tell your entire story, and nobody here believes you.
They do. At the end of the show, you'll see I'm telling the truth. I love you. I've always loved you. You're my buddy. You've always been there.
You were my idol. The day.
Bro, you saw that shit, bro. Fake as hell. Hold on, go back, bro. Man's tried to.
Buddy, you've always been there.
Not a lick, not shit. Like, bro, this dude's whole head is dry, bro. Not a lick of moisturization on this nigga entire head, guys. Like, what are we doing, bro? No remorse. No remorse at all.
I was so upset and hurt knowing that my father could be this monster.
Now, he
As your mother calls me.
came here and took a lie detector test. What are these results going to mean to you?
If he were to pass this, awesome. That would be awesome. I would do as much as I can to make sure my kids are in his life. If he fails it, that's the last time he's ever seen me or my kids. And I will make...
But it's like, bro, what are y'all clapping for, bro? Y'all about to clap for some stupid shit. Look, I'm not even gonna hold you, right? I hate lie detector tests. I always hated them in every single scenario, bro. But in like a lot of these other shows, they're like Jerry Springer and Maury, they're fake. Like, all that shit is like made up scenarios, right? Like I said, I did a lot of research on this topic. And it's like, bro, this is real. This is very, very fucking real. And lie detector tests are so unreliable that they're not even used in court. And Ken does say this, but I'm going to add on to it to why I hate lie detector tests so much. Because if y'all remember Jeremy Kyle, I think they also bring this up too. But Jeremy Kyle, there was a case where a dude committed suicide because he went on. I guess I can elaborate more on this. He basically went, like, he was accused of cheating by his wife, so he went on a Jeremy Kyle show to take a lie detector test to prove that he didn't cheat on his wife. The lie detector test said that he lied, and then he went on trying to convince his wife for so long, and he gave up and unalived himself. And it's like all bullshit. Like, he was telling the truth the whole time and a life was lost, all because y'all want to use some dumb arbitrary system that does not work at all. just like for entertainment purposes. That's why I cannot stand lie detectors or shows that use it. But fuck it, based on here, it's like, bro, he's lying. We all know we're lying, bro. Even if like he managed to fake the lie detector test, I bet you money Steve just like changed it to make it seem like it was like to make it seem fake. Cause there's no way in hell you was telling the truth and anything hit.
This is just horrible that you could do this to the kids.
Yep.
I know you did
Go
this.
ahead. Yep. From day one, you were against me since we got married. Okay. Whatever. Everybody has an opinion, and you got your opinion. Fine.
I've seen.
I know I can't stopping this. I know, but it's like it pisses me off. I guess it's like, brother, look. I know this is a thing with old couples, cause it's like, bro, old couples be swearing up and down that they always survive long marriages and shit. It's like, bro, y'all were literally forced to until 1970s, bro. Yeah, like people were literally forced to be together because women had no rights until then, for real. Like women couldn't even get their own bank account without husband's approval until 1970, bro. So y'all was forced to stay together, bro, for a long time back in the day. And the only joke y'all ever had that, like, bro, like literally rinse and repeat. The only jokes comedians ever had back in the day is how much they hate their wives, and the only thing that they talked about on the show is how much they hate their marriages and shit. How marriages is miserable, but y'all stay together forever. So I will never really understand the older generation with this, but like, why do people just get married? Like, why do y'all just get married to people y'all don't like, bro? Like, y'all are not attracted to them, y'all don't like them, like, y'all see red flags. How do you decide to put a ring on it? And then all of a sudden now she's against you ever since y'all got married. Come on, bro. The red flags had to be there before then, bro. Be for real.
Seen the police reports.
Yes, you did. You saw a lie. They cut and pasted that police report and put everything in there to make me look like the monster you think I am. And I'm done talking.
You know, the kids were kept away because you were in jail for 3 years.
Bro, who is this dude, bro? Just some random firefighter. Yeah, everybody pasted the police reports. You got arrested for 3 years. All that. Who are you, bro? You're just some random firefighter, bro. Like, come on, bro. Be for real.
You got out of jail.
Yep.
And then you went back in?
I did. I got out of jail in 2010.
Right.
2012, I came home late. And that's how I violated.
And they put you back in prison?
Yeah.
So
And then when you did get out, you had a no contact order.
Okay. No,
I
So
didn't.
again, you weren't allowed around the kids.
No, I had a... No.
Bro, insane, bro. And you know what's funny? I don't actually have, like, weirdly enough, I don't have that. Anywhere that I can find, but
No contact.
Okay.
No, listen. I had contact
No,
with
nobody
you
wants
that
to
time
listen to
we
you
did.
anymore.
bro, everybody's tired of it, bro. Everybody's tired of it, bro. Like, nobody wants to, like, come on, bro. Like, we've heard you. We've literally listened to you. Nobody wants to listen to you. Bro, Steve Wilkos sat there and gave you, like, the open floor. The whole beginning of the episode, we heard your story and nothing adds up, bro. Nothing's ever gonna add up here because you're lying.
Dave, you came here and you took a lie detector test. And we asked you, did you believe that you were communicating with a 14-year-old female? You answered no. Did you go to meet a 14-year-old female for the purpose of sexual physical contact? You answered no. The results came back the same to each question, and they came back that Dave did not tell the truth.
Bro, I don't even know how you're surprised, bro. Like, the whole... Like, how are you surprised? Like... Bro... Like, how are you surprised, bro? Like, bro, we literally caught you in lies in the show. Come on, bro. Like I said, even if he managed to trick it, I guarantee you, Steve, like, if he did manage to trick it, like, Steve just fucking reversed it. Because, like, bro, you're lying. You're full of shit, bro.
You, on your own decision, pled no contest to a crime, and you served your time. You kept talking about, oh, I've been taking lie detector tests. Not about whether you did it, Not whether you believed it was 14-year-old and you came here today and you failed. If you really want to repair what you have with...
And you know what's funny? Like, you can see his son, like, actually starting to tear up. Like, his eyes actually starting to get, like, teary. And even through all of this, bro, you can look at this dude's face. There's just no remorse. Nothing. Just red out of frustration that he can't fool nobody. He doesn't care. Like, I hate looking at this, bro. Like,
your son and your grandchildren, start telling the truth. But if you don't want to take the last chance I'm offering you, and I'm giving you damn good advice, all they want to do you say is, you know what, I did it, I'm sorry, it'll never happen again.
If that's what they want to hear,
bro, you know what's funny? Like, when I watched the Cinnamon Toast Ken video, I just thought like they just skipped a part, right? Because it's like, bro, there's no way that that's all you was gonna say. And now hearing that, like, now really watching this in full context, and hearing that, he didn't even try to back that up. This man literally heard the bullshit he was about to say, bro, and didn't even try to stop himself. He, like, actually, he did stop himself after that. He didn't even have nothing else to say after that. Oh, if that's what they want to hear, fuck it. I don't care. Like, no remorse. Like what do you say? He just wants his life back. He just wants to get jobs. Like, bro, he doesn't care, bro. He just wants to move on. And then you sit here surprised that nobody believes you. Like, or that nobody believes that you're even sorry. You didn't even say sorry. You just say, I'll do whatever it takes. Hence why you're here trying to fake a lie detector test. Like, come on.
Why would you do this? You were my everything. It hurts so much. I've never been so embarrassed in my entire life to call you my dad.
Bro, Shield, I'm so sorry. Like, that must really suck, bro. Because like he said, he straight up said that he looked up to his father. Like, he was with his father for a long time. And then to, like, just get betrayed like that, to find out your father not only was cheating on your mother, but sat there and hated your mother since apparently they got married. And then, like, he winds up getting caught for a pedophile sting. And then he says that he was out with his friends. That's embarrassing, bro. I feel so bad for him. Bro. But it's like, bro, I don't know how you ever believed him. I don't know how. Like, I don't know how you ever thought your mother was... Like, yo, your mother was doing everything in your power to protect you, bro. Because, like, bro, the fact that y'all was around the same age as that the girl that he was trying to sleep with is crazy, bro. It's insane, bro. Like, and that's like, it's already enough being a pedophile, but it's always worse being a pedophile that has, like, who's seeking girls that are around your kids or younger than your kids. Like, come on. Like, you, like, double, like, bro, being a pedophile is already one of, like, the craziest things you could be. But then to be a pedophile that's sleeping with kids under your kid's age, like, even being an adult, right? Being an adult and an adult that is younger than, like, that is around your kid's age is already crazy. That alone looks crazy, bro. Because it's like, would you date your kids? So, like, to be a fucking pedophile on top of that? What the fuck? Like, come on, bro. Like, yeah. What a video, bro. Like I said, he never bothered registering as a pedophile, and he got caught twice for it. As far as my records show, and as you can see, like what she said, he quote unquote broke probation because he came home late one time and went to jail. So it's like, this is just a dude that never wants to accept that he was wrong. And it's like, brother, how? Like, how, bro? Like, enough with, like, such the heavy stuff. If y'all want to see something lighter, I made a video not too long ago. I probably was too long ago at this point, about two women that basically try to take advantage of pretty good dudes in text messages. And I also made another video of dudes being cringy. So if you want to tune into that, like, just tune in here, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.